Helnim stands as one of the final imperial towns before my trip south to the grand city of Narcissus begins. The sea air here carries both the scent of trade and the quiet worries of citizens who cling to the Empire's protection. I feel the Nine guiding me to give all I can in this place, to strengthen their hearts and keep their faith in the order Talos built. I have offered my sword and my counsel as both a legionary and humble servant of the Nine. Those who think themselves above the simple duty of helping others have truly lost their way. May my actions here leave Helnim more secure and more faithful than when I arrived, so that when I set my boots south, I do so knowing I have honored the Nine and the Empire.
Hello, and welcome back to some more Tamriel Rebuilt with Tiberius Imbrex. Today we are going to finish the Fighters Guild of Helnim and try to finish the Imperial Cult, so we can be done with this section of the map. The only thing we have left to do is return back to Firewatch, potentially, to pick up the rest of the quests that we were unable to do. But I think we're going to have to head to Old Ebonheart and Fort Anaclis to get the rest of the Legion quest to rank up to go back to Firewatch, if that makes any sense. Because eventually I'd love to head down to Narcissus, do some dungeon crawls and all of the faction quests there. All right, more orders. We've got 2 new contracts from Master Dorethi. One of the contracts is rather unusual. Master Dorethi wants Rethlin Verelnim free from prison again. You're to head down to the prison tower here in Helnim and get him out of jail. Do whatever you've got to do, but try and keep it legal. You got it. Secondly, he wants us to go and kill one of Rethin's rivals in the house, one Neloreth Selen. You can find him at his tower of Asur Balhet. Also, he mentioned something about letters he wrote to both of them. Bring them back to him for another reward, okay? Tell me about the prison tower. The prison tower is on the northern edge of town, on the other side of the street from the Mages Guild. Go there and see what you can do, okay? And then where's the Tower of Asur Balhet? The route to Asur Balhet is a bit long and confusing. Those are my favorite kinds. First, follow the road east out of town through Tel Gilan and turn left at the fork. Follow the road northwest until you get to another fork at the Cave of Yenadan, and follow the dirt side path leading southeast. Follow that path through and past the dwarven ruin of Mazank, which I'll mark on your map. At the very end of the path, you'll find the entrance to Asur Balhet. I feel like the quest writers here really love their ridiculously complex directions. Every time we leave Helnim, it is just like a nightmare to remember that kind of stuff. Past the ruin, the very end of the path, you'll find the entrance to it. So, I don't know, somewhere over here. Just kind of like all the quests we've gotten have sent us up there, actually. So first, let's head to the prison. Let's go over here. I actually think it's this right here. I saw it earlier, right? Yep. All right. Rethin Verelnim. Let's get him to like us. He's upstairs if you want to see him. I need you to release him from prison. All right, Tiberius Imbrex, you win. I'll let him go after I file the relevant paperwork. If that's all, you can go. Well, let's go talk to him. Come to gloat, Tiberius Imbrex. Go on, gawk, but I will not be wounded by you. I've been sent to free you. Is that so? I have plotted an escape of my own for some time, but I'm not too prideful to refuse your aid. I shall tell you how to get me out. Already got you out. I'm grateful for your help. Once this business is resolved, come again to my tower. I shall prepare a trinket for you. Oh. That'd be pretty nice. We're the ones who got you thrown in there in the first place, but yeah, if you want to give me something. Okay. So rereading the directions, I think it's like right here. We might have actually walked past it when we were exploring this region. So give me a moment here to get closer to it because we're pretty far away. Okay, so I bet it's this, a Velothi Tower. That's what we're looking for. Can we get in from this side? Also, it's kind of cool how close it is to a Dwemer ruin. It's pretty sick. Asur Balhet. Yes. Wait, weren't we supposed to get 2 notes? Oh, do you guys remember when we had that guy arrested? There was a note on his desk. We left it there. I wonder if that's the one he's talking about. We might have to go grab it. I want that extra reward. But we'll try to grab the one in here as well. What the? I thought you were dead. Get out of here. Oh my gosh, I just saw our health. Well, thankfully, we had some really good potions. I have killed Kynareth Selin. Yes, I have, and I'll be taking your stuff. Is there anything worthwhile picking up here? Soul gem. Pretty good. Some necromancy books, some chests. 5 gold, not even worth swinging the axe on it. Some soul trap. What is that? Bunch of soul gems, that's pretty nice. Note to Kynareth Selin. Kynareth, it has been many years since we last spoke. I hope this note is finding you well. I understand your Dwemer research is some of the most advanced in Tamriel. If you can find the time, please stop by in the next few years. Yeah, so obviously what happened here is he sent the wrong note to the wrong person. He meant to send that note to the guy we captured, and that's why he's having him freed. And this is the guy he wanted us to imprison because he's a necromancer. It all makes sense. And it's kind of funny and at the same time kind of sad because he has dementia. That's not funny. All right, we seemingly can't hit this, so let's just unhinge it. No Daedra shall be allowed to exist on this plane as long as Tiberius still draws breath. And he's about to stop drawing breath because spells are OP. That's our main weakness. We don't have any way to resist it. Should have made a Breton Knight. Then spells wouldn't even matter. All right, I think that's the whole dungeon. So let us mark. So Ashlander Architect had an update within the last couple of days, and I think they reworked a little bit. I don't notice too many new things. Yeah, look at that. It looks sick. I like that banner. That's awesome. All right. So we should also head back to, is it Mazank? Is that where that other guy was? Is that where the note was? I don't remember. His tower, Yaz Taramaz, can be reached if I travel northwest of the Daedric Shrine. Okay, so it's like, it was up here. All right, give me a moment to go back and get that note. Okay. Was it in here? Yes. Your summoning skills need practice. The spirits you send are easily dispatched to the guards. Helnim, your summoning skills need practice. The spirits you send are easily dispatched by my guards. The day you're presented to me in shackles will be a date I will cherish for eternity. Yes. Those notes were definitely swapped. All right, so I guess we just head back to Dorethi, I think. We should still have a recall point there. Yes, nice. What brings a champion to Tel Jalan? Rethlin has been freed. Forget about him. Kynareth Selin is the one you need to deal with. Don't worry, there's plenty of gold in it for you. Oh. Okay, maybe we need to talk to Hartiz first. Have you completed those contracts? Yes. Good work filling out those contracts. Here's your cut. That wizard's orders aren't very coherent, but he still pays. What about the notes? Did say something about the notes, right? If I found the 2 notes from Dorethi, he would give me an additional reward. Okay, can we do it now? Yes, there we go. You're the one who sorted that out, yes? Very good work. And I see you have gathered my correspondences with Selin and Helnim. That was wise of you, as I would prefer that this business not get out. We don't want to cause a panic. Here, a trinket for your trouble. Now, run along. Dorethi's Ring of Lunacy. I'm sure that's going to be super good. Constant sound 50, but fortify attack 20. Damn, that is really good. So sound, I think, makes it harder to cast spells, if I'm remembering correctly. So we have a 84% chance to cast Hearth Heal right now. When we put this on, it goes down to 21. And you hear that constant noise. That's really annoying. I mean, that is a really good ring. Plus 20 attack. I don't know if we'll ever use that. That's kind of very inconvenient in every possible way. All right, well, so we finished the Fighters Guild here, which is good. Let's pick up our swords. Now we still need to do the Imperial Cult here. Let's sleep for a while though. Been on a lot of long journeys, so we're very, very tired. Hey, there's Arphil. Thanks for your help back in Aldmarathi, Tiberius. You need anything? No? Glad you showed up though. I think I have a bit of a scroll problem. What do you guys think? Also, I might have to pause my recording right now, as there is very loud thunder that is actually echoing to my mic. Give me a moment here. But yeah, part of the problem with TR, and just Morrowind in general, this isn't exclusively a TR thing, is merchants don't have any money. So this guy is 690 gold. Like, what can we sell him? Basically nothing. I guess we can sell him that. Do you buy everything? No. So if you're like me and you're a hoarder, there's not really anyone you can sell stuff to, and so you just end up with tons of loot lying around that you can never possibly sell off. That's why I always got those mods that increase the amount of money merchants have by 10 times, I think. Just so you don't always have to go visit the Mudcrab Merchant or Creeper or whatever. You can just sell what you have to anybody, essentially. Okay, where the heck is the Imperial Cult here? I don't see like an actual church. Oh no, there's the Chapel of Kynareth. That's what it is. I forgot about it. It's kind of tucked away in the corner here. All right. Hello, Cantorius Tremel. Blessings of Kynareth, Acolyte. Would you like to run an errand while you're here? Tell me about Kynareth. Kynareth, goddess of air, is the deity of the heavens, the winds, the elements, and the unseen spirits of the air. Patron of sailors and travelers, Kynareth is invoked for auspicious stars at birth and for good fortune in daily life. I lead the faithful as oracle here at the Chapel of Kynareth. Welcome to the chapel, Tiberius. Are you here in search of someone particular or just to honor the Queen of the Air? To honor the Queen of the Air, of course. You sell spells. What do you sell? Telekinesis. That could be good if we can actually cast it. What about the rest of you? You also sell spells. She sells all of the restore attribute spells. We'll buy those. So this guy actually trains in restoration, mysticism, and conjuration. Those are all, I mean, conjuration's whatever, but the other two are potentially very, very good for us. I'd love to get restoration up higher. Oh, never mind. We could do mysticism because that is mark and recall and whatnot. Would be nice just to be able to cast the spell instead of having to keep putting gloves on to do it. Plus we can get willpower times 5, which is good. Extra fatigue, a little bit of magicka resist, which we basically don't have. I wonder if that's why we're getting rocked so hard by mages. Okay. You also train, right? Yeah. Alchemy. That's a good one. We're supposed to do that at some point. I don't know though. It's kind of like, I was thinking about that with like owning a home. It's like, you know, we're like almost 30 videos into this series. I don't think we're going to buy a house. I think we're just going to be more of a nomad. Maybe at the very end we'll settle down somewhere. But I'm not going to spend time decorating like I did with Kalia because it's like we're just so far in. We're a wandering man. We have no home besides the temples themselves, which also this looks super freaking cool. All right, enough distractions. I would like to run an errand. If you have the time, I need someone to replace Tunia Veltris. She wants to return to Cyrodiil, but the chapel needs a lay healer. I have heard there is another healer in town. Calasirin is staying at the Red Drake Inn. Please speak to her and convince her to join us. Calasirin is an Altmer looking to settle in Helnim. She is currently staying at the Red Drake Inn. Go there and ask her to be our new lay healer. Okay. Tunia Veltris, who's that? It's you. Can we ask you why you want to leave? Yes, that's me. I'll be heading back to Cyrodiil soon to tend to my parents. Calcirian is a fine healer and will do a good job in my stead. Ooh, are you actually going to leave? Should I train from you while I still can? Ooh, restore health potions, restore fatigue potions. Yes. Hope you don't leave. I want to train my alchemy up, maybe eventually at some point. All right, it's fine. I mean, not every character needs to be an alchemist. That's usually how things tend to gravitate, though, in Morrowind, is everyone's an alchemist, just like everyone's a spellcaster. So we're looking for an Altmer. Downstairs? No. Let's also, while we're here, fill up our flasks. This one? No, it's this one. Hello.
What assistance do you need?
What do you want? I am Calasirin. I'm a healer, currently in service to Captain Moroth of the Eternal Voyager. Ooh. Okay. Yes, you say you want me to join the Imperial Cult as a lay healer? I'm afraid I have to decline your offer to join the chapel as a lay healer, as attractive as it is. I just signed a long-term contract to work for Andriran Moroth, Captain of the Eternal Voyager. I suppose if you were able to convince him to release me from my contract, I would be free to join the Imperial Cult. Okay. Captain of the Eternal Voyager. Assuming that's what she'd rather do, right? I don't know. Maybe she'd rather be on the ship. Okay, so I think it's this one. Now that kind of sounds, yeah, I'll say like a Dunmer's name. Welcome aboard the Eternal Voyager, Sarah. Would you release Calasirin? You want me to release her from her contract so she can join the cult. I suppose I could do that if you do me a little favor first. I'll release her if you solve the problem I wanted her to deal with. Now, keep this quiet, but I think this ship is haunted. Ever since I picked up a Dwemer shield on the coast around Kemel Z, there have been eerie noises coming from the lower deck. Frankly, the first mate and I are too scared to check it out. Who knows what kind of devilry is going on down there? Surely an Imperial Cult member can resolve this, right? Here's the key to the deck. That is the captain quarters. May I ask you about it? Doesn't look like it. All right. Do you know of anyone who's heading to Narcissus? I'm looking for somebody to deliver a note to my husband. Oh. I mean, it might take 100 days, but yeah, I'm kind of headed in that direction. If you're headed in that direction, could you bring this to him? His name is Ferris Tevothar. He's a tanner. Sure. Thank you. Narcissus is a big city, but we lived in the St. Veloth quarter. If I know Ferris at all, he'll probably be drinking at the Tanners and Miners Hall. Okay. Sure. Gonna be a while, but are you here to deal with the haunting? That I am. Dwemer Ghost. Is he hostile? Yes, okay. Well, now he's dead. Why is this locked and trapped? Don't know. Dwemer Shield, constant effect. Drain agility, 20. Fortify block, 25. That's pretty good. Sound 1 point. Fortify heavy armor. Should we pick it up? Okay. That fortify block's pretty good. Losing that much agility kind of sucks, but maybe having that much block makes up for it. I see you've got that accursed shield. Please take it to the chapel of Kynareth and exorcise the spirit. Okay. Cleanse this shield somewhere. I don't see any options for it. So, oh, there we go. So this is the haunted shield that has been causing the captain grief. Right, let's clear the altar so I can perform the ritual.
I see I stand in good.
Ah, I lost the enchantment.
What can I do for you?
Now that the shield has been cleansed, you should be able to convince Captain Morath. Here you are, Captain. You've done me a favor and I'm a man of my word. I will release her from her contract. We're all much happier now. You don't want the shield?
This one honors
I don't want it. Here you go. Maybe if it still had the enchantment on it, I would take it, but good news, you're free from your contract there, and now you have to dedicate your entire life to the Imperial Cult instead. Did you convince the captain to let me join the Imperial Cult, or was there something else you wanted? Now that Andreran Morath has released me from my contract, I would be more than happy to join the Imperial Cult, Tiberius Imbrex. Nice. Ooh, because we trained mysticism a little bit, we actually have enough space for a third mark now. That's really good. Is Calasirian ready to join us? You have done well, Acolyte. Thanks to you, the people of Helnim will still be able to rely on our chapel for healing when Tunia is gone. Please, take these gloves so you might spread Kynareth's blessings outside of Helnim as well. Ooh, Whisper and Sigh. What do they do? Cure common disease on touch, that's pretty good. Calm creature 30 to 50 points, that's really good. Very fitting too. Awesome. Errands. I have no more errands for you. Maybe one of the others has something for you. Okay, so is this everyone in the whole place has stuff for you to do? You don't. Do you? Looking to perform an errand for me, I'm Godred, the Shrine Sergeant. A Shrine Sergeant helps keep order at the shrines, carries messages and packages, and sometimes escorts priests and lay servants on dangerous missions. This occasional service is ideal for bold, free-spirited adventurers like you. If you're interested, speak to Kai at the Imperial Chapels in Ebonheart. Kai's the scumbag who didn't like us because we refused to steal stuff. I don't like Kai. There's one task you might help me with. I need to find a stolen chapel limeware platter. Oh no, I'm not gonna steal it back. Aye, some wood elf came in here recently claiming he was a pilgrim. Pah, I don't know why Cantorius trusted this fetcher. That's what I'm saying. You can't trust a wood elf. I'd seen right through him. Needless to say, the next morning he was gone, and so was our finest limeware platter. The lowlifes in this town can usually be found in Majornir's mead house. Maybe one of them knows where Nimbalor went. That's what he calls himself. Could have been a lie, of course, but maybe someone has heard of him. Is it this? Yes. Maynette Jess. Staying in Helnim long, why not play a game of 36? No. Do you know anyone named Nimbalor? He's been here, but I don't know where he went. Okay. Maybe I know where he went, maybe I don't. What's it to you? Listen, buddy. I'm gonna use my voice of the Emperor on you and charm you with my good looks. There you go. You seem an agreeable sort, so I'll give you a freebie. He came through here not long ago. Can't say he impressed me. Said he was gonna hook up with some smugglers in Barantis. It's north of town, facing the sea. If you stand on the walls behind the chapel, you can see a trail running northwest. Follow that trail to the west to get to Barantis. Okay. Somewhere over here. We can do that. I said it last time, but there's a lot of enemies in this whole region over here. I feel like more so than normal. You're constantly getting attacked. It's kind of cool. I don't know, because this area is newer. It's not like it's old TR content where they maybe had a different philosophy. Like, this is pretty new. So it's interesting to me how combat heavy walking around is in comparison. Is this what we want? Yes, it is. Nice. Found it pretty fast. Dang, dude. You didn't even stand a chance. Okay. Oh, slaves. Lovely. It'll be even more enjoyable to kill these scumbags. Greaves of the Savior's Hide. Interesting. Very interesting. Devaith's 700th key? Why do you have that? Is he supposed to have that? That seems very, very random. Okay. Well, if we ever go to the Corpsarium or whatever it's called. Wait, the limeware platter is like hidden under here. Ronta's slave key. Where the heck is the wood elf? Guy wasn't a wood elf. Was he? Yeah, that wasn't even him. Okay, well, we got the platter. Let's kill the rest of them. There was this direction we didn't go. No. Am I crazy? It's you. They enslaved you. Okay. Interesting. Please, you have to help me go free. Chapel Limeware. You've already found it. Did you also find the key? Please let me go free. Why should I? Thanks so much. I'll honor the divines from now on. Well, you changed a life. Let's free the rest of you. That's actually really funny that they took the limeware and threw him in there to sell him. All right, let's head back then. I was gonna say, like, I didn't see a wood elf anywhere in there. That's pretty funny. Have you been able to track down Nimbalor and find the chapel limeware platter? Freeing that fetcher was more than he deserved. Yes, I kind of agree, but he swore he would serve the nine, so... so you found the platter. Good work. I knew I could trust you. Will you give it to me? No. Why would you say no? Here you go. You have my thanks. I'm afraid I don't have any other errands for you to run, but you do deserve a reward. Here, take this. I can also offer you a fine axe or a mace. We already have a really good axe, so give me a mace. So you'd like the mace. A fine choice. Not a hefty weapon, but it can strike ghosts and Daedra. If things get nasty, this will serve you well. Good luck and blessings of Stendarr upon you. Tell me about Stendarr. Stendarr, god of justice and mercy, is the patron of righteous might and merciful forbearance. He is the inspiration of magistrates and rulers, the patron of the imperial legions, and the comfort of law-abiding citizens. Badass. All right. You got errands? No. I swear there's more than 2 quests, so... Looking for almoner duties with the Imperial cult, Tiberius Imbrix. I'm sure there's an errand or 2 you could run. I'm sure there is. Do you have one? You're ready for some work. Excellent. There is a wealthy patron of the cult in Helnim, Leopold du Vries, whose donations to us have recently ceased. A wealthy man, and in the past, a regular contributor to the cult. I am worried by his sudden reticence to donate. His wife died recently, and I hope this has not been weighing too heavily on his soul. Please bring him Mara's compassion and ask him to continue his contributions. To get to his house, head right down the street until you reach the Mages Guild. To your right, you should see the Red Drake Inn. His house is across from the inn. That would be a horrible place to live. You're trying to sleep and you just hear a bunch of drunk people every single night. All night. That would be hell. It's like living next to a bar. Leopold du Vries.
Hello.
Welcome to Helnim. Are you here on business? No, just pleasure. Tell me about yourself. You're from the cult, you say. Well, yes, you are right. I was at one time a regular contributor to the cult. Lately, though, I'm just not sure faith is for me anymore. What happened? A few months ago, my wife of 20 years passed away. We had been living in Helnim since before our marriage, and everything here reminds me of her, especially the well here in town where I asked her to marry me. I was struck by this great loss, but maintained my support for the cult. But now, it seems the gods just toy with me. I am unable to find my old wedding ring, the one thing that gave me solace. I find it hard to have faith anymore, Tiberius Imbrix. Wedding ring? It was the one thing providing me comfort after my wife passed away. But it is lost now. The gods mock me, Imperial. No, I have no time for the vagaries of the ethereal gods anymore. Perhaps if they were to send me some kind of physical sign. But no, I cannot cling to such a hope. Okay. Is it in your house or is it in the well? Those are my two guesses. I feel like if it was in his house, well, there's an expensive ring. I guess that's not a wedding ring. You actually following me upstairs? No, he's just wandering. I was gonna say, that's kind of scary. Never seen a Morrowind NPC follow you around their house. Okay, well, we could check the well. Maybe it fell in there. Is that it on the ground? Whoa. Oh, that's my, that's the Phil Flask mod. I was like, are we having a seizure? Like, what's going on? Okay. Well, we found it. That wasn't too hard. Here you are, my good man. It was the one thing providing me comfort after my wife passed away, but it is lost now. The gods mock me. Is this your ring? Oh, my wedding ring. Where did you find it? Truly, this must be a sign from the gods. They have not forgotten me after all. Thank you, Tiberius Imbrex. A toast to your name. You have shown me that the gods have not forgotten me, Tiberius Imbrex. Yes, I will resume my contributions to the Imperial cult. You have my word. This is like, I feel like this is really, really good work for Tiberius. Like, this is exactly the kind of work I could see him enjoying above all else, is making people believe in the Nine after they've lost their faith. Hey, she swapped out.
All right, I'm in.
Interesting. So this is a really good one. Have you met with Leopold? You've convinced him to resume his donations. Well done, Tiberius Imbrex. You have demonstrated empathy and compassion. Here, take this amulet and let it light your path. Now then, are you ready to run another errand? I would be much obliged if you'd help me collect the donation of a recent convert in Tel Gilan, Misanath Olvam. He lives in Tel Gilan and has been coming to the chapel for advice for some time now. He's agreed to donate a small portion of his money to us on a regular basis. The problem is that the Telvanni have picked up on this and don't approve. He fears he'll be attacked if he visits us. Wow, what a bunch of dicks. So you will have to travel there. To get there, follow the road east and cross the Root Bridge. His house is at the base of the tower. Why do they care if he comes here to pray? As long as he's like still paying the Telvanni taxes, I assume Telvanni collect taxes. Why would they care? Bunch of greedy wizards. That's why I don't like the Telvanni as Tiberius. It's so funny. Our interactions have mostly been with Telvanni and Hlalu. So we have some pretty bad opinions about two of the major great houses here. And the only one who Tiberius would maybe like is House Redoran, and we've had no interactions with them. Hello, my good man. I hear the Telvanni are giving you trouble. Ah, you've come from Helnim to collect my donation. I'll be happy to give you the money, but perhaps you might be able to help me first. It's about For My Gods and Emperor. Let me save first. Yes, the book outlining the doctrine of the Imperial cult. My copy was taken by the guards, who have not taken kindly to my new faith. I would be most appreciative if you could return it, or find another copy for me. I feel like, do we have a copy of it on a Tiger? We might. For My Gods and Emperor. Perfect. Tiberius always keeps a copy of it. You never know when you need it. Here you are. Have you been able to get the book? Yes. Ah, good. Thank you very much. I won't let them take my books in the future. Please take this donation back to the chapel. You should move. Just move into Helnim. I'm sure the chapel will put you up at least for a little bit. Better than being under the iron boot of the Telvanni, apparently. It is done. Do you have Miss Anais Uvame's donation? Yes, all 25 gold of it. You've done well, Tiberius Imbrex. Allow me to give you a book of your own. Though the subject matter is grim, I trust you'll be able to take the right lessons from it. You have any more errands? I don't have any more errands for you. Okay. Biography of the Wolf Queen.
May each day greet
Okay, is that everybody? Do you have errands? No. I don't think there's anyone upstairs. Is that everyone here? But yeah, I feel like these Imperial cult quests here are very, very good for Tiberius. You know, he's doing what he set out to do. He's helping people change their lives, like the Bosmer that we freed. He's helping people regain their faith that they've lost. And he's helping persecuted members of the Imperial cult. I feel like that really reinvigorates Tiberius's spirit. Anyways, if you enjoy this content, consider liking, subscribing, or hyping up the video if you have not already, as it does help the channel immensely. Other than that though, thank you for watching and peace out.